Hello, and I almost said Monday. I almost said happy Monday. No, it is Sunday. I've done a little switcheroo with Dawn. Dawn is going to be with me tomorrow. So Dawn and I will do our joint show on Monday afternoons, but you get me on Sundays now. So welcome in, everyone. Thanks for coming on over. Uh, it's a little bit of a crazy week here at the Ackerman headquarters. So it's been a sad week. I hate starting off with bad, sad news. But you may see I'm a little not my normal self today. So I wanted to let you know what's going on. Basically, Wednesday, one of our birdies passed, and it happens. We get that. It's part of the whole having animals, especially fragile animals. And we were dealing with it. Couldn't find any reason for it. He was just on the bottom of the cage in the morning, like a fluke thing. And then Friday morning, Rachel came to me and said, "Mom, something's wrong with Pip." Now, Pip, something's wrong with Buggy. Pip is the one that passed. Pip and Buggy are the two birds that live in Rachel's room. And they are her friendly birds. They're the ones that she can handle. And so, of course, the mommy and me is like calling the vet, like, get us in. So they got us in on an emergency. We raced down there, got her into treatment. They were so good. Like, this is like one of the best vet experiences I've ever had. And I've had a lot of dealings with vets. So I am so thankful for how this veterinary clinic handled us. But they took her in right away. They got her into oxygen. They started, treatment, because with birds, like, you have to. And so she stayed, and we were, working out like what tests to do, because at this point we need to know what's going on if we've got something that's affecting our birds. Now, I'm so thankful Bougie lives in a completely separate room in case this is something viral or infectious. Bougie's separate. I'm still worried because he's in the same house, but for now it's okay. So Friday night, the vet called me to let me know that Buggy didn't make it. So now we lost two birds in 1 week, and now we're doing the whole necropsy, and we have to figure out what it was. So it's been a very, very expensive weekend. Very expensive weekend. Just the necropsy is $260. And we did x-rays and oxygen treatment and antibiotics, and so yeah, so Danny's a little down, and you're gonna see it a little bit, but it's mostly I'm down for my daughter. It's nothing worse. You moms know there is nothing worse than seeing one of your kids hurting. Like, I struggle with that so hard, and I also struggle with, like, you can't just patch it and make it better. They have to live life experience, and they have to live through their own grief and disappointment and all that. But all you want to do is just wipe it away and make it better. And so that's the week we've been having. So, but on a better note, I've also had some really, really amazing opportunities to go to some estate sales, one of which was, and I wish I could think of his name. I know his last name was Bergman. I think it was Gary Bergman. If you look him up, a very, very famous architect here in Las Vegas, and just, oh my gosh. Like, I got, let's just say, I got Versace, Louis Vuitton, Frank Lloyd Wright, Cartier, like Robert Graham, like You know what I mean? And all the provenance is there, so I know everything is authentic, and that was just so I got to go to that, and then I got to go to a castle, of which those videos will be coming out soon. A castle estate sale. Oh, thank you guys. I will do that. I will give Rachel a big hug from all of you. I keep telling her, I said, you may never show your face, honey, but you are still loved. She knows. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so it's been a week of some mixed emotions, but I just had it, like, I was walking around this morning as I started to feel a little depressed. I'm like, you are so blessed. You are so blessed. You have a great life, you know, and I have to like kick my brain back over into that side, because it's very, very easy to go into doom and gloom, but and trying not to be scared, but I'm a little scared of like what could possibly be happening. So like I'm like obsessed about like inspecting bougie like multiple times a day. I'm checking. I'm like, you okay? Okay. All right. You look good. Yeah. All right. So I have some fun stuff. Doing a little catch up from getting back from Texas. Now you know why the schedule got a little wonky. I don't announce when I'm leaving someplace. I'm sure there are some of you who figured it out, but I was preparing for a trip to Texas. I went to a trip to Texas, and then got home, and I am catching up from Texas. And I brought home some fun stuff. I've got some stuff that I purchased before Texas, but the videos came out while I was gone. So I have some of those things in today's sale. But first, let's pick a winner from my last trivia question. I think we have 13 entries. And if you're wondering what that's all about, at the end of every show here on NSN, the host will give you a trivia question. And if you put an answer in the comments, not in the chat, so this is open if you're watching on the replay or you're here live, when the show is over, or you can even go back if you can go back until that trivia question until that winner of that trivia week is picked, you can go back and answer the trivia question. So right now, you are still game on for answering Julie and Dave and Chelsea and Dawn. You can go and answer all of those trivia questions and be entered into their drawings. So today's drawing, we will pick a winner and who have we got? We've got Miranda Roberts. Miranda Roberts. Okay, so Miranda, if you purchase something during today's sale, I will apply $15 credit to that purchase. Or if you want to wait until after the sale, I will create you a coupon for $15 to spend between now and my next live sale. So congratulations on that. I will have buyer appreciation giveaways today. I say giveaways because I always do it based on how many sales come in. If I sell at least 20 items, I will add a second giveaway. And for each 20 items I sell, I will add a giveaway. And we do that at the end. Okay. If you're new here, first, welcome. We love that you're here. We are a little bit different in the way we do our live sales, as nothing is a competition. Well, I mean, it's first come, first serve. But basically, we are going to show you items, talk about those items, but those items are all right now available for sale, whether you are watching live or on the replay. You just have to go to the nicheladyshop.com, and that will come up right. Boop. There it is. And you will see on this particular thing I put on the screen, there is a QR code. Each item I'm going to show you today will have a QR code where if something tickles your fancy, you can take your mobile device and you can go to your camera and don't take a picture, just hover over that QR code and it's going to pop up a link that you can go to for that item. that is how that works. Or some people like to do one thing from their phone and watch on the TV. I've done that. I've sat far away from my TV and just been able to like zoom in on the QR code and it'll still pull it up. This technology is pretty amazing now. But yeah, that's how it works. So we're going to have some fun. Don't think you have to wait until I show something because people have already been in there shopping. And I need to know if you are here now and you purchased something today before the sale, I would love to add you to the buyer appreciation, but I either need you to let me know in the chat, or if you don't want to let anybody know you're here, you can send a message through my nicheLadyShop.com and there's a contact form. And I will double check those before the end of the show and make sure we get you into the buyer appreciation giveaway as well. I think it's only fair. I don't want to just add all the orders from today because those buyer appreciation giveaways are for those of you who are here. That's my thank you for your time and attention during this sale. Oh, thank you. Is it Zena or Zena? Never want to say anything wrong, but I'm sure I do. Yeah, that Angel's Attic thrift store was, if you are in the Dallas area, actually it was in Grapevine, please go visit Angel's Attic and be sure you tell them the Niche Lady sent you. There's a special little perk. Special little perk. Okay. All right. What am I starting with? I don't even know. Stand by. I got this. Oh, yeah. I remember now. I remember. Somebody sent me a question on this and asked, does it work? This is a crazy little gumball machine. I believe these were sold as kits that you had to put together. There's like a little mason jar on the top that unscrews, and I will unscrew it for shipping. And you load your little gumballs. Some people said you could do nuts in there. I don't know. I think I would stick with gumballs. But the way it works is, and I'll show you, you turn his nose, see how that works? And it feeds whatever goes into that slot down and out through the little mouth. So I would say, yes, it works. Very hard for this not to work. It would have to be like clogged up for it not to work. And it's not. It's very clean, very nice. And he's very cute. What a great gift. You could actually preload it for somebody with, you know what? Skittles. I think Skittles. Yeah, you with me? Mm-hmm. Or what other kind of, oh, candy corn. You know, little candies that would fit into that slot and then go bloop, right out the mouth. But I love his googly eyes. He's pretty adorable. Your phone went crazy. How come your phone went crazy? Did I do something to make your phone go crazy? If I did, I'm sorry. Oh, my big old torque. It's a piece that I will be offering for sale. I have to test it though for silver before, and I just haven't gotten there yet. So, all right, let me throw this guy over here out of the way. Okay, a lot of people have been waiting for me to bring on and talk about these dolls. Let me see, which one is first? Let's talk about Giggles. Giggles. Oh, come here, Giggles. I think this is Giggles. She is a 1960s ideal. Okay, I'm not trying to get fresh with her, but I do have to show you her mark. It's on her little booty. Oop. It's on her. Oh, good. Giggles. Show me your booty here. All right. She is marked on the behind right there. 1967. There we go. Ideal Toys. She is in definitely played with condition. She does have her original clothing. Her hair needs a little help. And they actually, I have this priced at a discounted price because of condition. Believe it or not, she's a very sought after doll. And if anybody's interested in anything that I have that's over $50 and you really want it, but you're not really comfortable with the pricing that I have, please always feel free to send me a reasonable offer. I mean, I'm in this to sell the stuff, obviously. So I'm always open to reasonable offers on things. And I would love to get something like this into the right home. If you're a collector, you know the value. I don't know how much time and effort is needed to get her, kind of reconditioned, but I know she needs a good home. So there we have Giggles. And then this one is Chatty Cathy. We all know and love Chatty Cathy. Again, she's wearing some original clothing from the period. She's also a 1960s. I don't know. I've never really been a fan of the Chatty Cathy face. I that might be a little blasphemous to say about this poor girl, but to me, she's not the most attractive doll. Sorry, wait. I should have done this before I said anything. Oh, look at me. Shaken baby syndrome here. Yeah, again, she's another one. I've adjusted her price for condition. Yeah, we'll just go there. But here's the one. Here's the one everybody's talking about. Now, the box is what got me. I thought it was an empty box when I first saw it. And then I was like, no way, she's in there with her original box. There she is. There is Miss Chrissy, who does need a nice trip to the beauty parlor. That is for sure. But the hair is there. A lot of times the hair has been cut off by some naughty little girl, or just a little girl, having fun. And look, the mechanism still works. I can still pull her little hair in. There we go. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to break something because I just don't know. Now, I have this other dress that I do believe belongs to her as well. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that this is also a Chrissy doll dress? Because if it is, I'm going to include this. I mean, it's of the period, that's for sure. And I think it really is another Chrissy doll dress. So I'll include an extra dress with her. But I know this is an original. Chatty Cathy. Oh, what is Chatty Cathy? See, I don't even know anything about these dolls and what they're supposed to do. Let me see if Chatty Cathy works. I'm going to stuff this dress into the box so I don't forget to send it with whoever ends up buying her. Okay, she's back in the box. Obviously, the box has some wear to it. It's not perfect. It's 1969. There's the original date on there. Oh, come on. There we go. Focus, focus, focus. Chatty Cat. What is Chatty Cathy supposed to do? What's her dealio? I don't know how to make Chatty Cathy work if she's supposed to do something. Somebody will have to tell me, how do you make Chatty Cathy work? Oh, you're terrified by dolls? I'm sorry, Patty. I promise we're almost done with the dolls. Angela, I saw that, but I mean that he was a heavy guy. Usually the issues in the shipping come if like multiple things are purchased and it overcompensates, but when a single, it's pretty accurate. You bet, Lori. You were a hair cutter. Oh, the shame of it all. Okay, so her string appears to be missing. Okay, so I definitely need to adjust the price. So if anybody wants to make me an offer on these girls, I'm all about it. Because I don't know. You don't know what you don't know. And I went when I did my research, I went on ones that had condition issues, versus perfect ones. Yeah, shipping just went up again. Yes, the lovely post office did just do a big increase on us again. Oh, hi, Diane. So happy you are in the good old US of A and can join us. She had a pull string. Okay, so her pull string would need to be replaced. I'm sure there's places that you adopted, you will talk, James. I'm sure there are ways. Why did I go so dark? What just happened? Okay, stand by. That needs to be fixed. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can fix that. Oh goodness, it just wants to bring me to a website. Yeah, because that's no good. It's no bueno. How did I get there before? Shoot. Shoot, dooby doo, dooby doo. Stand by. Okay. Okay. I found something. Let me see. Is that going to fix now? I went really dark, huh? Doll, yeah, don't mess with the dolls. That's just really weird that it went. Like, I can turn this up. What's going on? Ah! I had this all fixed before the show. I'm not sure what to do, you guys. Oh, look. That's working. Okay. Look, I fixed something. Now I made it too bright. Okay, that's better. That's better. We're going to go with that. Goodness. It's the focus. I don't know if it's the focus or... I mean, I could try to make it sharper, but that... Okay. I think that works, right? It's a filter. I didn't put a filter on, though. I got no filter. Auto exposure, autofocus. Autofocus is on. Okay, see, it just adjusted. Oh, that's really horrible. Okay, we'll stick auto on that. Okay. Me and technology, we are not good friends. It's a little creepy that happened right after the dolls, right? I think they need to leave sooner than later. Maybe I need to just do like a 50% off coupon on the dolls. Seriously, if anybody's interested in those dolls, help me get them out of here. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. Okay, let's go. Well, let's stick with something creepy though. It's fine art and it's good art, but it's a little weird in what it is. So this came out of the estate of a couple that had an art gallery. Art gallery. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. And this is a James C. Christensen art print. It is a very limited edition, and it's titled Jerome Spent His Free Time Daydreaming of Being Reincarnated as a Snake. That is like the longest title I have ever seen. And now that I'm looking at that, I'm wondering if this is a painting. Holy smokers. Let me just get my little loop here for a moment and just double check. Oh, no, it's a print. Okay. Boy, I had to think for a minute because it looked really good. Do you know how you tell the difference between a painting and a print? A print will always have like a little dots where the ink kind of printed it. Nonetheless, there's not very many of these out there, and they are quite expensive. Again, it is an item I would take offers on for sure, but I always like to show these better things so that if somebody is looking in my store and sees it, oops, sorry, that is the art gallery. I have so much art from that estate that I have got to get listed. And we're having some challenges with taking the pictures. Hold on, I gotta get this guy safely put someplace where he won't get squished. No squishies for Jerome. You feel like that on Mondays? Are one of the dolls named Annabelle? Not that I know of. Not that I know of. Oh, you guys are still thinking those dolls. Yeah, I don't watch those kind of movies. I still feel like I'm like really shiny. Do I look really shiny to you guys? I feel shiny. See if I can take a little of this brightness off. Oh, look at that. Okay, not quite as shiny now. Don't want to be shiny. Okay. Go back over to my little list of goodies here. Oh, the fishies. Okay, stand by. Gotta get them down in here. I'm sitting today too, which is so not like me, but it is a sitting day. So these are, now somebody made them into a string. They're only tied together with a string of yarn. They are little folk art Mexican wood fish. And there's what, 1, 2, 3, there's 6 of them on this string. So you could take them off of the string and do whatever you wanted with them. But somebody did put them on this nice little yarn string to keep them all together. I think they're pretty darn fabulous. And it's so interesting to me because these fish came out of the same estate as that fine art. So just goes to show you can fill your home with whatever you like that makes you happy. So that's what those guys look like. Oh, it looks good from your phone. Okay, cool. I sound like I'm in a tunnel? Oh no, my microphone is right here, so I shouldn't sound like I'm in a tunnel. Let me make sure, am I on the correct microphone? Oh, I am not. Oh. I bet that's going to sound better. Does that make the sound better? I don't know what's going on. Ever since I got my computer back from Geek Squad, it has not been behaving nicely. I will just say that. Okay. That should have fixed the sound, though. Oh, is James citing poetry? Oh, Edgar Allan Poe. I almost won some Edgar Allan Poe books on an online auction that I was attending. Oh my gosh, wait till you see. Wait till you see what I got on this auction. It was crazy. It came out of the castle. Just say that much. I shopped the castle. We have an elephant teapot, and he is cordon bleu, which is a very, very good name in cookware, kitchenware, and such things. I will show you the bottom there. There he is. And he's just a fabulous white, very functional, usable teapot. And trunk up. Good luck. But I know I have lots of elephant lovers that would love to get a hold of him. When did I get the dolls? You know, this is the first time they've been in the studio, in all fairness. So they haven't been near the computer. Post-computer syndrome. Yours has that disease too? Oh, I'm telling you. Hi, Carrie. Oh, yeah. Mom just made, what did you tell me, Mom? Like 9 more turtles? Wait, she sent me a picture. Do you want to see? Hold on. I got to get over there and pick them up from her. Where's my text? 7 more turtles. Let's see if it'll behave. All of these are coming soon. Yes, she's been busy. I do not have a hot date tonight. I have a hot date with my couch tonight. This is like my only opportunity to like dress up a little bit, you know? You held and touched Poe's Shakespeare book, Hamlet, in museum caretaker let me hold it years ago. Oh, how cool is that? You love elephants, but you like turtles better. Me too. Yes. I missed out. I'm so mad at myself. I missed out on a Staffordshire turtle teapot. That was in this. I couldn't get there, and it went for like super cheap too. I did get some turtle bookends though. Pretty happy about that. Not a new couch. Cozy, comfy. The couch I run to at the end of a day. Couch. You know, and then cuddle with my dogs. That's it. That's my life. Cuddle with the dogs. All right. What do we have next? We have a beautiful, and I feel like maybe I showed this once before already. I lost a little track. Yeah, I don't. Sometimes so if you've seen this before, it's okay. I'm showing it again. If you haven't seen it before, well, here it is. It is a beautiful Persian inlaid wood jewelry box. It is lined in the red. Ooh, little extra fuzz in there. Look at that. It is vintage. A little red velvet lining on the inside. Every single side has the inlay, as you can see there. I love these. I think they're just so gorgeous. Such workmanship. This is where, unfortunately, someone had a sticker and a little bit of like, so that's just like the lacquer that they put over the wood came off. So that's a pretty easy fix if you wanted to fix that. Not necessary since it's on the bottom though. So there we go. There is that pretty. Oh, you're making the pink and black one for Dawn. Yay. Putting some bling on it. Of course you are. A hit date with Netflix and a taco or 3. Exactly. With writing in his hand on corners. Poe autograph. Very rare. Wow. I am working on a Christmas present for Noah. It was at this estate, like I was talking about, where I got all of the designer stuff. And they had a lot of really fantastic art, including, and so if you know art, you're going to know what I'm saying here. It is a limited edition Leroy Neiman, signed by him, an edition of only 250. And you know, I talk about the numbers. The lower the number, the higher the value of the print. So not only is it signed by him, it's the Le Mans race, the vintage F1 Formula One racing. And it is signed by Carroll Shelby. Let's see if anybody knows this name that I'm saying right now. It is signed by Leroy Neiman, Carroll Shelby, and the top 3 winner, first, second, and third place finishers of the race in the year that it was made. It is literally a one of a kind. There is only one in existence with those signatures on it, and there's only 250 in total out there. And it would just be like the most incredible investment for him. He's only 19 years old. If he kept that even for 20 years, the value of that piece. So Mama's working on how to make it happen. The estate sale organizer is working with me on how to make it happen. So anything you purchase today, funds are going to the Noah Christmas Fund, just because it's such an incredible piece. And I sent a picture of it to Noah, and he was like, "Oh, that's really cool." I'm like, "Oh, he likes it." So, yeah. Leroy Neiman, very, very famous artist. Very famous artist. I can't wait for that video to come out. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. You'll see this house that I am referring to, because it just reeked of money. Oh, where did I put you? I love when I bring stuff in here and then I can't find it. There you are. We have the beautiful, yes, Carol Shelby is, yes, the Shelby Mustang guy. Yep. This beautiful plaque with the Isaiah 40:31 scripture on it and the eagle. And it's made to look like bronze, but I believe it's a resin. Just going to say that. I do believe it's resin. This was put out by Lighthouse Christian Products. It does have a stand, so it could freestand on its own, or it also has a hanger to hang it on the wall. It's stunning and beautiful. And what more can you say? It's a very, very popular scripture. Keeps you going, right? I have stuff like all around me, and I don't want to. The dolls are in the way. Okay, honeys, you've got to move. You got to move over here. Here, let me just move some dolls out of the way here. All right. I'm sorry. You've had your say. You need to just sit over here now. Okay. Okay. We have moved the dolls to make way for other things. Yeah. I'm probably saying it right. It's Newman. Okay, not Neiman. Why am I saying Neiman? I was thinking it was an N-I-E, but you're right. It's N-E-U, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, definitely investment quality. Yeah. And the provenance is all there. I mean, yeah. I think he actually has the original receipt for it as well. Yeah. You're right, Meep. It was the dolls. The dolls are doing it again. Okay. I picked up this pretty little, it's an Asian teacup, but it could 100% be used as a little planter for like a little succulent. Look how pretty that is. The little striations in there. See if we can get a focus. Come on, camera. There we go. Look at that really pretty glaze. This is why I picked it up. It's multi-purpose. Doesn't have to be a teacup anymore. It can definitely be a little planter, or it could be a teacup if you wanted to be a teacup. I just thought it was beautiful, and someone here would just love it. And I try to have items of every price range in my shop so everybody can find their joy. Okay, right, James? Yeah, we don't want to mix those two up. Oh, thank you, Gail. I am so thankful we're going into fourth quarter and things are going to get better. All around. It's been rough on YouTube too. All the advertisers. I don't even want okay, we do not talk politics on this show, but I got to tell you, the whole political scene everywhere has been a very distracting thing for both YouTube viewers and YouTube advertisers. So it's been a rough summer, and I cannot wait until it's over. We can get back to normalcy. All right, we've got chili peppers. A string of chili peppers. You get 5 chili peppers on the little jute rope string here. They are ceramic, as you can hear. You know, I love my little vegetable ropes and such, and I could not leave the chili peppers behind. The next thing I want to show you, I'm sure was donated by the same person. It's a ginormous chili pepper. So you've got these chili peppers here, but wait for it. I have to actually find it here. And then we have this chili pepper. I was like, I saw this on the shelf and I'm like, I really don't want to ship that, but how could I leave that behind? It is fabulous. It would actually fit my kitchen decor if it doesn't sell. Because I mean, I have pumpkins and I have some carrots. So what's a big old red chili pepper? It actually measures. Where's my measuring tape? There it is. It measures 13 inches long and 11 and a half inches tall. This one will have to ship by itself. It's a very, very, very large chili pepper, but it's so cool. I love it. Patty embraced the art. It made an art investment years ago. Artist ended up in prison for things we won't mention. It's now worthless, and I'm distraught by this art. Why do you? It may not be worthless. That actually could add to its value. I hate to say. Are you sure? Because if it had value to begin with, I would dare say it's probably still got value. But it might just, have some personal bad feelings attached to it. The red udder peppers. Okay, you guys don't get too naughty over in that chat tonight. All right, let's make sure I'm caught up in the chat here. Let's see. I kind of went a little out of order. Not too bad, though. Oh, did I bring these in here? I did bring these in here. So I lived a time down in Tucson, Arizona. And so I learned a lot about this artist because he was a Tucson, Arizona native. One of his galleries was there. A lot of his art came through the auction house that I managed. So I am always game for picking up Ted DeGrazia prints. I have two different ones. So this one is titled Love Me. And he has this Native American impressionist style. And it's very, very easy to tell his work. It's all very signature. But there is a signature there in the bottom. Now, these are prints on board, but they are vintage. They are, I'm going to say 70s is when these are from. So there's this one. And then there is Little Blue Madonna, or Little Turquoise Madonna is the name of this one. No. And this one actually says on the back, the love plaque from Scottsdale Laminating Inc. out of Glendale, Arizona. So very sought after artist, Ted DeGrazia, still to this day. And his wife did some amazing pottery, which is not well known. So if you ever find DeGrazia signed pottery, that was his wife who did the pottery. Yeah, just hold on to it. Just hold on to it. I would love to know who the artist is, though. Now you've piqued my interest. I want to know. So an artist like Thomas Kincaid, when he was in his heyday, his paintings and prints went for thousands of dollars. My grandmother purchased one and had one. And then a little greed set in and he started mass marketing his prints, his all of the stuff that went with it. It just became like a Hallmark brand. And unfortunately, that diminished the value of his art. But I think it's starting to actually go back up again. Yeah, just hang on to art. Art is, it's like playing the stock market. It might go down and then it can go up. Yeah, Norman Rockwell's another one. Yeah, Chelsea just reminded me. Norman Rockwell's another one. Some of these artists, they, they get, you can't blame them really. They get a big licensing deal from a manufacturer and they go kabonkers and they make a lot of money. And yes, that money thing. Okay, let's talk about these next 4 items are crazy. This is a 2-hander here. Oh gosh. Come here, birdie. We are talking solid alabaster sculpture. I know the white balance is not going to play nice with this one. You can see it has some, what do you call it? Like marbling, I guess you would call it, but it's shades of white as alabaster would be. I'm trying not to drop it. It is quite heavy. It is a piece of art. Now, when I got all of these, and I have this one, and then I have some penguins. When I got these and I researched them, I went and then reduced the price considerably for you guys. So I know it looks expensive, but it's actually probably the least expensive ones you're going to find out on the internet. Oh, now everybody's asking Patty who the artist is. You got a signed photograph of Dolly by Dolly? Wow, James. That is so cool. Striations. Oh, I like that word. So, yeah, so you can see this is a nice, chunky guy, very abstract and artistic. This one is. Oh, and I'll start with the smallest of the penguins, and we'll work our way up. So this is the little guy. And he stands, and I actually have the measurements in the listings, fortunately. So he is 6 inches tall, this one. And again, I called it marble because I'm always like, has it like marble, alabaster? I know they're of the same family. I don't exactly know how to tell the difference. I found that bird for sale as alabaster, like from the original company. So I knew that one was alabaster. These they called marble. So these came out of our World Market Trade Center from the showrooms there. The showrooms donate their showroom samples to Opportunity Village, which is how I was able to pick them up. But these are beautiful pieces that on the retail market, somebody is going to pay $300 for this one, at least. Maybe a little more. Let me set him down carefully, and I'll show you number 2. Oh, he's so heavy. These will ship alone. They would crush anything else. So here is the 8-inch model. Again, same thing. Beautiful marble. Solid, solid, solid. Let me tell you. We got the 8-inch guy over here. Don't break my desk. And then, hold on. I got to move a couple things out of his way. Stand by. Oh, my goodness. Okay. This guy, you could weight lift with him. He's so heavy. I think he's about 16 pounds, maybe even a little more when I weighed him. He is 10 inches tall, and he's absolutely spectacular. So if anybody wanted all 3 of them, just let me know. I'd make you a deal. I'd make you a deal. But they have beautiful marbling. I wish it was coming through. It almost has like silver flecking in the back. It's just beautiful and solid marble. Okay. That was my workout for the day. Those were so heavy. Oh, man. Yeah, I forgot how heavy those were. Whew. Whew. Okay, I'm going to do a nice little piece of jewelry to give my arms a break for a moment. This is a really cool piece. I believe this is quite old. It is brass. Okay, there we go. It is brass, but look, it is puffy. Dawn did not know anything about this one. The closure is right here. So we can get a little focus there. Oh, goodness. It measures 3.25 inches by 1.75 inches. So approximately like 3 by 2. But I just thought it was so unique with that puffiness. I don't know if that's coming through. There we go. You can see how cool that is. Super strength powers tonight. No, not really. If you know any art collectors, oh yeah, please do. Oh, I have about 100 pieces of art to get listed. All of the stuff I bought, that James C. Christensen, I went back on the third day of that estate sale and bought every piece of loose art that he had left. He made me a deal I could not refuse, but now I need to get it sold because I still spent quite a bit. I think we got one of them listed, and we're still trying to figure out the best way to get the pictures taken with the best lighting and everything. It does not open. No, it doesn't open. Hi, Wendy. Aw. I'm back. I'm back and fired up and ready to go. Okay. At that same estate sale, there was this fabulous piece. Oh, God, my chair kept turning. This is a magazine rack. It is brass. It is by Global Views. It is, I believe, supposed to resemble like a purse. I've seen shopping bag ones, but I could not find a single one with the buckle like that. How amazing is that piece? Fancy, fancy. That's I love it. I love that I can find this really cool artistic stuff at these estate sales and bring them to you guys for a fraction of what they would cost to go buy them new. But I did show this one to Dawn. She was pretty smitten by it. But she's kind of on a decorating hold right now. Although I might have to sneak that to her if it doesn't sell. That's your new purse? At least you didn't say shot glass. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, she loved it. Indeed, indeed. Boy, I have like, let me go down here. Let me give you guys a break from like the super expensive stuff for a moment. I have this little soap tin. It is Caswell Macy, and it is the Fragrance of America, Caswell Macy Jockey Club soap. It is just an empty tin. I purchased it, of course, because it's got horses on it. This is what race horses of old looked like. It's very clean inside. Just a nice, fun little decorative tin. I would put it on a little stand and of course show that horse art. It's 2001, so it is vintage, but it's not like super, super old. But it is 2001. That's not like 20, that's 23 years old now. That's insanity. Absolute insanity. Stubbs. Yes, it does look like a Stubbs painting. It absolutely does. Got a couple items that sold. I'm going to show this sold item, and if you want to let me know if you're here, if you purchased this, it would be included in the buyer appreciation giveaway. You don't have to let me know in the chat. If you don't wish to, you can let me know in a message. Actually, let me make sure I've got my messages pulled up so that in case somebody is messaging me. Why is my computer and me are not getting along at all? Okay. Okay. I've got to go see. Okay. So Chelsea, add the abalone butterfly pin. Abalone butterfly pin gets added to the buyer appreciation. And the cat decanter, the RCA dog mirrors, and the Pottery craft cat. And I will show those items since you're here. Ugh. So here is your Pottery craft kitty cat. Isn't he like much bigger than he looks in the pictures? He is all printed on the bottom there. Very cool. Nice little kitty cat. Congratulations on that. The cat's decanter bottle. I thought this was like a Holt Howard when I first saw it. He's made in Japan. I don't know who makes him, but look at that sassy little kitty cat bottle. So he has been purchased. And the RCA. I got to tell you guys, I'm absolutely kicking myself that I didn't bid higher. I mean, I'm not going to kick myself too hard because I still would have had to have gotten it sold. But there was a 36-inch RCA dog. And if you don't know the RCA dog, that is little Nipper there. Someone purchased these little mirrors here. It sells for like $1,300. It's like a store display. I stopped bidding at $300. I was like trying, and now I'm like, should I have gone higher? Maybe. I don't know. I didn't really have the money to like put into it, but $1,300. Like, even if I'd have gotten it for $400, I would like to make, $900 on a $400 investment. But man, it just, I hate when you can't go forward and like do those things. But yeah, it was like 36-inch Nipper the dog. The mirrors came from an estate sale. Okay, I think did I get everything? I think I got everything. Oh, and the abalone butterfly. That's right. Look at this beautiful little, it's alpaca, Mexico. Beautiful abalone butterfly pin with all the marks on the back. There we go. Okay. It's really warm in this room. Am I like, can you tell I'm like sweating? I've got it turned down, but yes. Okay. Where are we? Let me go back up a little bit. I'm going to come back to those Indonesian things because I have to unbury them. But let's talk about this piece because you guys know I buy a lot of stuff just on gut instinct. Just that, I think this is something good. And this doesn't look like much, but it is absolutely an ancient Greek Kylix pottery bowl. And I got comments that I paid too much for this little piece of junk. Not. This thing is really old. Like when we're talking ancient, we're talking like 17th century. So I'm handling it gingerly. And yes, it has somewhere. It has a little bit of chipping on the rim, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I thought, hey, that gives it like some character, you know? No major chips or cracks, which is amazing that something can last that long. There's the bottom. So trust your gut, guys. If you find something, it's unusual, and you think, that's not just like a common piece, pick it up. Just do it. Trust me, that has served me very well over my years. Now, I do have an item that I wish I'd have tested it before I bought it. And so I'm going to do something with this. Let me get it. Kind of buried it here. Stand by. Oh my goodness, I really buried it. Okay. This is the Thorns music box with discs. Now, nobody buy this. Nobody buy this right now. Don't do it. It is not overwound, but it's, what do you call it when it doesn't hold the wind? Does that make sense? So I'll show you what it does. So if you go to wind it, I wish I could. Here, I'm going to stand up and try to do this. I'm going to take these discs out so they don't fall. So you're going to get the 2 boxes of discs. But let me show you what it does, because I'm not sure. I'm sure it can be fixed. So it winds right here, right? So I've got it wound up. Oh, now it's not going to do anything. Now it's going to make a liar out of me. There we go. That's what it does. Like, whatever you call that. So the gear or something in there needs some serious adjustment. Oh, this is sweet. It's got the original. I just knew this lovely music box was for a very special person, so I assembled it with extra care. Then I checked it to make sure everything worked. I hope you enjoy it, Marcy V. The original Thorns little thing here. It's still a beautiful piece. And if somebody can restore this, look at it. It's still got the little registration card in it. Does it have a date? It does not. So here's what I'm going to do. I paid $50 for it. It comes with these sets of discs. So I do believe there's 5 discs in each one, and they're still like wrapped up. Here we go. I am going to take offers on this starting at $50. So if somebody wants to get it and fix it, it is absolutely worth a couple $100 in working order. But I make my listings off of the pictures, so it just got brought to my attention that it was having some issues. So if anybody would like to offer me $50 or more on the Thorns music box, I would take that offer, and hopefully somebody could fix it. I'm sure it's fixable. It's just like, I don't have time. I don't have time to mess around with it. if it's wound too tight or it's like it's not holding its wind, if you will. Yeah. Any interest at $50? You see it in your head. It's a piece that is slipping. It can be restored. Yeah, I'm sure there's like some kind of a little gear that probably just has to be restored. Anybody? If you're watching on the replay and you're interested, by all means, reach out to me. Reach out and touch someone. Actually, Chelsea, can you move that listing to draft form? I don't want anybody to go in and purchase it without me updating the listing. A watchmaker can fix that really, really easily. If fixed with discs, yes, absolutely. It's worth $200. Yep. All right. So anybody let me know if you're interested. I don't see any interest here in the chat today, but if you're interested, you change your mind after the show, reach out to me. I would let it go for $50 to get it someplace where it could be restored. 100%. Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you. All righty then. Okay. I've been dying to share this with you, and this is going to be a little precarious because this thing is so fragile. So fragile. So this is a photo album. Now, the photo album itself has some disintegration going on, as you can see here. But the pages are filled, like absolutely filled with Japanese, 1940s Japanese photographs. Let's see. And I do not know how to tell if they're post or pre-war. I mean, look at the car. Look at that car right there. Lots of architecture in here. I mean, every page is full and it's documented where, I mean, especially if you can read Japanese, it's all there. It is an entire photo album. And I think it's like some of their travels. Whoever album this was, there's lots of travel photos. I'm trying to look over and see, like, where is that? Like, where is that beautiful waterfall? It just says waterfall. Oh, La Suerla something. So, yeah, isn't it amazing? And then it's got like all these little sheet protectors in there that have like little spider webs. But I could not determine the exact age of these photographs. There's some airplane wing photos. It's just really cool. Looks pre-World War II. I didn't see any military in it. No, didn't see any military. But there you go. It's like a complete history book of someone's family. Really a treasure. Now, who knew that humidors could be made from pottery? Yeah, there's got to be 100 photographs in that album. Like, just, I know like antique stores sell those photos for $5 to $10 a piece. So if you add that all up. But look at this cutie. So this is a little tobacco jar humidor. You would have put a little, what do you call it? The little thing right there. It's got some crazing. It's very, very old. It is majolica. Majolica is a glaze made with tin
And that is why it has such vibrant colors. They figured out how to make those colors pop by adding a little tin into the glaze. It's absolutely stunning. And it's got a little pipe on top. Just a very, very pretty little piece there. Okay. Do you guys talk to your stuff too? I always talk to my stuff. I tell it to behave. That's called onion skin that separates the pages. Ah, thank you. That's good to know. Is it like a rice paper? Because it doesn't feel like traditional paper or traditional tissue paper. So I was wondering if it was like a special paper. Right? I know. I always thought humidors were wood too, but now apparently not. Did I skip anything? No, I didn't. I skipped those, but I'm going to come back on purpose. Okay, I'm kind of like looking at what my next things were. I have to like toggle back and forth between the stuff and the chat, and I don't want to miss anything you guys are saying. So this is capiz shell. And I loved this particular piece because of the little black and white dotting. I do not know what they used other than potentially just ink to make the dots on this piece. It's made in the Philippines. You can see the layer of shell. I had another, it was that trinket box that I had recently that told the whole story behind how capiz shell is derived. It's a particular oyster that they get it from. So there is the inside. It's very lightweight and delicate, and yet super elegant. Yes, rice paper, kind of. Miss Special. Okay, not rice, but special. Many of the scrapbooks of the 1930s through 49. Oh, okay. And I know that it came directly from Japan. That was the provenance I was given. That was the estate of a very famous fashion blogger for women over 50. Like all of her outfits everything was like classy. That was the estate with all the lucite tables and the red tea set on the coffee table. If you watch that video, that's where that album came from. Onion paper is made from long cotton fibers or wood pulp. Interesting. I absolutely love that we share knowledge here, because I certainly don't know it all and don't claim to. I will say the day I know it all, I will no longer be on this earth. We all get to know it all someday if we want to. All the questions answered. All right, this is a very special mug. It is Mark Tetra, and he is out of Canada. And look at the little bear on the inside there. Here is the bottom. I've tried to figure out, like, I see decorated by, and then I cannot make out the rest of it. I see Montreal, something. I see the Mark Tetra Canada in the middle, but that's pretty much all I can make out. So, really cute, very giftable. You know, somebody who loves bears or collects Mark Tetra mugs. He makes some different ones. He makes one with polar bears. And I believe I saw one with, I want to say a moose. There's a couple of different ones out there. Never mess with mama bear. Ain't that right? I consider myself a mama bear. You can mess with me. You mess with my kids. You see a whole different side of Danny. Don't mess with my cubs. Even the adult ones. So I had a lot of people telling me they were waiting for me to get these listed. So I left them listed for a few days before I brought them here. But here they are. They are the little sunflower jars. The lids do. Come on. Oh my gosh. Live TV. Here, make a fool of yourself. Okay, I can't get that lid off. Okay, I can't get that lid off either. Okay, I'm sure the lids come off. I just don't have the hands for it. They're on there pretty darn good. Oh, that was embarrassing. So decoratively, we have 2 jars that you may or may not be able to get the lids. Oh my gosh. I don't even know. Let's see. Del Prato. Frata del Prato is what the little jars say on the back. I don't know what that means, but they're cute, cute little decor. Maybe they're not meant to open. I don't know why they wouldn't be meant to open, but maybe they're not. Or maybe it's just me. But buy them as you see them, because I don't know. I don't know. All right. Stand by. Got to make room over here again. Okay. Hello from Germany. Hello, Kirsten. Welcome. Well, what time is it in Germany? Maybe Rachel tightened the lid. Yeah, let's blame it on Rachel. Species preservation is stronger than self-preservation, except in fish, where the mothers will eat their young. Just saying. We know. We try to breed mollies, and they're horrible mothers. Absolutely horrible mothers. I have another pretty little tin. I picked this one up because it reminded me of Imari colors. Look at that. It was Riley's Toffee, made in England by Riley Brothers, Halifax Limited, Halifax, England, is what we have on the back there. We don't have a year. This one does open. Ta-da! My goodness. I just loved the colors of this tin. It's gorgeous. Beautiful. Beautiful. Guppies, the same. Yeah, any fish that live births. Yeah. Fish are self-concerned. You dated one once? Okay. I'm not even going to go there. It's 2:17 a.m. in Germany. Well, is it a sleepless night? If I can help with your insomnia, I hope I can do that, if that is what it is. Because usually when I'm up at 2 a.m., it's just simply because I cannot sleep. And I do the same thing. I turn on YouTube or TikTok. We have a baby tank thingy. We do. We have one. You have to get to them, in time. They're out in the garage. They're in the quarantine tank. They were never meant to be breeders, but it just ended up that way. I brought this back from Texas. The Butterfly Live, Laugh, Love paperweight. Now, this is a replica of an antique paperweight. So this is how paperweights used to be made. Back in the day, they would put a photo in there and then have the glass. But this one is by Punch Studio, just made to look like the old-fashioned paperweights, but beautiful nonetheless. You went to list from your death pile, and now you ended with me. Well, good for you getting through that pile. We don't call those death piles around here. We call those profit piles. It's just profits waiting to be realized. Indeed, indeed. Death pile sounds so like it's never going to happen. So lo and behold, the one piece of pottery that I ended up coming back from Texas with ends up being a Bill Haydock pottery. And he is quite valuable. I'm upset that I didn't grab the other piece of Bill Hayduck that they had. Now that I know what it is, I totally would have grabbed them both. But it is, I knew it was quality. I knew it was good. And I knew I loved the color. It is a turquoise, greeny blue color with an amazing glaze. And there is the signature on the bottom, dated 2002. So it is a vintage piece. It's in beautiful condition. There you go. What more do you say? And just so you guys know, if you use is it called Shopify Pay or Shop Pay? I think it's called Shopify Pay. They will allow you to split payments into 4 installments. So for some of these more expensive pieces, that could be a consideration. If you really wanted something and you needed a little help in how to pay for it, Shopify Pay will do that for you. Oh, thank you, Lori. I so appreciate that. I'm like so close to achieving a goal that has taken me many, well, it's taken me as many years as it has because I didn't get serious about it until 4.5 years. 4.5 years ago. No, 3.5 years ago. 3.5 years ago, I decided to get really serious about my YouTube channel. And it's been a long time coming to hit that 100,000 subscriber mark. It's just it doesn't really mean anything per se. Because there's a lot of channels that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers and nobody watches the channels. So that in and of itself that's not it for me. It's just, it's like, it's a marker. It's an achievement that I can then just say, like, I did it. I just I've had some major setbacks in the last year and a half that where I would have already been there, if not for a few little things that have happened that have been setbacks. But we're going to make it. We're there. I feel like, I don't know. I hate to predict. Every time I predict something fouls it up. So I'm not going to predict, but it's so close. And I just want to say that NSN only needs, let's say, stand by. I'm going to tell you exactly what NSN needs. I give you the exact number. NSN needs, I have to do math, 87. We need 87 more to reach our 5,000 goal. And then we're going to do a celebration here as well. It's going to be celebrating everywhere. And you guys will not want to miss it. Plus, if you hit that subscribe button, then you get to say that you were part of it. You were the reason that we got there. So that'll be something for you guys too. Yeah. 87, Gail. 87. I know, it's so close. So close. Regrets, I've had a few, but then too few to mention. Is everything a lyric? Everything's a lyric to you. Why am I even at? It's a rhetorical question. Everything is a lyric. All right, we have this beautiful little jewelry box with a ship. Look at that, like a clipper. I love the colors of this. It's made by Two's Company. I brought this one home from Texas. It's a card box. Or I like to call it a jewelry box because who keeps their cards in a box anymore? But it's pretty fabulous. I love it. Especially if you have like nautical decor. Oh, it's out of Mount Vernon, New York. I saw the Mount Vernon and was like, oh, just very, very pretty. I got myself in a pickle here with no place to put things again. You guys cracked me up. And then Harmony Kingdom. Who doesn't love the little Harmony Kingdom, guys? This is the dolphin, and he is called the ringleader. I don't know why, but look how fun that is. I guess you could put your ring inside of him. There is the bottom. It is not marked Harmony Kingdom. It would have had a sticker, and the sticker is gone. But I did confirm that this is a Harmony Kingdom piece. With a cute little flipper right there on the top. Aw. Thank you. I wish you could too. The dolls will hold it. Don't wake the dolls up. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Tomorrow, Dawn and I are doing purses and accessories, of which I will have some more scarves and things. But I thought I'd bring one scarf here so I could actually talk about what's happening tomorrow. But look at this. Look at this with the little West Highland white terriers on it. How awesome is he? And it's big. Like, this is a big scarf. Like, this will wrap around a couple of times. And I do believe I made the shipping included on that price of the scarf. Scarves and jewelry and very lightweight things, I do shipping included in the price, in case I never said that. But yeah. I thought they were Scotty dogs when I first picked it up, but they are not. They are West Highland white terriers. Or you could call them white Scotty dogs if you wished. And it is almost scarf season. I mean, it's always scarf season, you know, for like decorative scarves. But that one's got just a little bit of warmth to it too. Are we doing disco now? Oh, that's the way. I like it. I saw what you did there. Saw what you did there. The toffee tin is pre-1990, as that is when they stopped producing them in favor of Altoids, because Kraft apparently don't like toffee. Thank you, Patty. Thank you for that little piece of history. What does it mean? It's viscose. Viscose? Yes. It is viscose. He is not silk. He is more everyday. It's more everyday scarf. Oh, how about some pillow covers? These are beautiful with blues and greens, and they are, okay, let me see if I can butcher this word. Chinoiserie? Is that how you say it? I know what it is, and I know how to spell it, but I don't necessarily know how to say it. It is Asian chinoiserie pillow covers, very sturdy. These don't seem like they have ever been on a pillow. They seem brand new. They're like, they have their little folds like when they came, brand new. You're going to get a pair of them, so you can just stuff them with a pillow and you are good to go. So it is $19.99 for the pair. And so she's like, the creases are still there from when they were brand spanking new. So I would call these brand spanking new. There you go. Never had a head placed on them, in other words. Chinoiserie. Chinoiserie. Okay, I was close. I was close. Smoking in the boys' room. Wait, teacher, don't you fill me up with your rules. Everybody knows that smoking ain't allowed in school. Okay, these poor little birdies. All right, they have a sad tail. Sad tail, but I know I have good people here who will be understanding. These little birds are Ellie Smith. I knew they were special when I picked them up. What I didn't realize is this little guy, his little beak is chipped. He's got a little chippy on his beak. He still has a beak. It's just a little shorter than it should be, as you can see there. But you are getting the pair. This guy is not chipped. They would have had stickers on the bottom, which they don't have anymore. But they are Ellie Smith. Ellie Smith did these in some different colors. But I thought about keeping them. putting them in my little bird cabinet, but the bird cabinet's getting a little full, so I'm trying to be good. Offer things for sale first, because I know you guys are like me and you don't mind if something is not perfect. As much as I only try to buy perfect things, sometimes I can't leave unperfect things behind. Oh, chinoiserie. It's probably one of those words I should just stay away from. We could sing it in harmony. Special edition. We could do that. Maybe we'll give it a try tomorrow. All right. I already sold one of these. I have one left of the recycled glass cross. It's got a little hanger on the top. Look how thick that is. It is brand new with its original tag from the Creative Co-op. And it's made in India. And it literally says recycled glass hanging cross. So one is already sold. Got one left if anybody wants this one. And it's good sized. It is 5.5 by 4 inches. I'm going to put this over by the dolls to just make sure they behave for the rest of this live sale. There, that's what I'm doing. We'll see if that works. Oh, that one sold too. How come my little phone it's not playing nice? Oh, see, there it goes. There it goes. Oh, look at that. See, I didn't even think any orders were coming in because I hadn't heard my phone, but now they go. Okay. Where are we? Okay. So the coolest thing happened, guys, and I love this so much. I absolutely fell in love with this bat. Okay. I fell in love with him at the store. He is handmade, obviously. I pointed that out at the store. Somebody lovingly made him. The person who made him commented on my video and said, I made that and donated it. And so I am so happy that we now know it was lovingly made. Got a little string there. I don't want to pull. I would just snip that off. I think he's fabulous. Do you think he's fabulous? I think he's absolutely fabulous with his funny little face. It is that time of year. It is that time of year. He's in beautiful condition and he was made with love and he's ready to go home with somebody new. I have a neighbor. As I pull into my neighborhood, they already got out all their Halloween decor in their yard. I'm like, yes, it's time. We can do it. So I already talked to my handyman. I said, are you ready? 'Tis the season of putting up decorations and taking down decorations and putting up decorations and taking down decorations. I have a 12-foot, was he 12 or 20 foot? He might even be 20 foot. I think he's 20 foot black cat that I blow up and put in my yard. I don't do like the super scary stuff. I do stuff like big black cats. It was one of Janie. Janie is watching on Facebook. She said one of the volunteers from Angel's Attic made it. Oh, thank you, Janie. I love him. He has a home no matter what. Because I put the dolls in the corner. Okay, what have we got? Funny story about these guys. I had my eye on these for as long as I have lived in Vegas and been going to the Antique Mall of America. I saw them. I always wanted to purchase them, and they were at a price that couldn't do it. Well, guess what? That dealer was going out of business and they were now at a reseller price. So I snagged them. They don't have stoppers. You didn't have to add stoppers, but these are the Disney Fantasia mushroom salt and peppers. Look how cute they are. They are quite old, but they are quite fabulous. I'm so happy I was able to grab those guys. There's a house nearby that has an 11-foot skeleton in the front yard. No joke. Okay, you guys, you'll have to watch Jordan's videos. I'm sure the house you saw was not hers because I don't think hers is up yet. But they literally just went and got that same 11-foot skeleton and are calling it Gordon's daddy. It survived the scorpion house. Yes. Oh, I never told anybody this. When we put it up last year, which was shortly after we moved from the scorpion house, it had a scorpion, like a scorpion came out of it. So Rachel doesn't like the black cat anymore. But he brought the black cat did bring a scorpion with him to my new house. Yes, Nanya. Yes, it is. Okay, that's in Oregon. Yeah, I forget what store has those. What store was she at? She was out shopping with the fiance and convinced him to let her have the skeleton. Yes. Okay, I have sold one of these before. That's how I knew what it was. It is Majolica. It is Chinese, and it is a beautiful blue goose. These are just super collectible and beautiful. There is the bottom. And they're quite old. So unfortunately, this is part of the me being able to take advantage of dealers who are clearing out of that antique mall because they raised the prices. Which interesting story time. You know, supposedly I'm on a list to get a booth at that mall. So I find it quite interesting, but I haven't gotten a phone call since there are several dealers leaving. Kind of like the whole, you know, my suspicion that the manager doesn't want me back in there for some reason. I don't know why. I left on good terms. I always paid my rent. I always sold stuff and made them all money, but I'm going to give up on trying to figure out people's personalities and why they do what they do. I really am. I have to just get my brain off trying to make sense of it. Okay. I realize I have some things on the shelf that I didn't add the QR codes in. I have a nice little set of little ruby red glasses. I figured these would be really, really good to put candles in. Just some little, I would actually put the little battery operated ones. I think they're just beautiful. They're just pretty. That's it. I don't know what that is on the bottom. It's like sticker residue on the bottom is what it is because they are not flashed. They are red glass. I can test to see if they had any kind of a glow to them. I have to do it down here in the dark. No glow. No glow. Sometimes red glow. Actually, there's a little tiny bit of glow in places. Now that I look at it, especially like when I flash it on the bottom. Yeah, it does have a tiny bit of glow. Little bit of cadmium is in there in making of the glass. So there's those pretty guys. Must go feed the car lot cats. One is learning profanity in dog language. Okay, James. Oh, see, I haven't caught up that she started to put it together yet. I know getting it into the car was hilarious. Yes. Oh, wonderful, Jody. I'm so glad you like them. Thank you so much. It's not meant to be. You know, I'm not fighting it. I really would like a space for some of my larger items, and it would give me the ability to buy some of this beautiful, gorgeous antique furniture that I come across. Like, that's why I would like a booth. I have a lot of stuff that is just not really conducive to shipping. Although I think what I'm going to do is start listing some of it on Cherish and utilizing the uship.com that will handle shipping on like larger items. I think I'm just going to do it just because. But yeah, I like a booth. I like tinkering. You know, it fulfills my love of merchandising and all that. So yeah, I am a little bummed that I haven't been able to get into a space. But you're right though. I always say when the time's right, it'll happen. I'm patient. I'm most of the time. Sometimes I'm not so patient. Okay, I'll confess. Now, I bought this and didn't realize that it's missing like 2 dangles would have come off of the bottom. So I've priced it again accordingly for that. But those are real pressed flowers in there. Beautiful, like little sun catcher, little butterfly. It's kind of a butterfly theme here as we go into a few of the jewelry pieces that I brought tonight. I do love butterflies. And our backyard is very conducive to butterflies. We've had a lot of dragonflies lately. Now, I'm told that the dragonflies like mosquitoes. And so I'm like, ooh, I hope that is not why we have the dragonflies, because they're finding mosquitoes. Knock on wood. We haven't gotten bit for a while. We had a little bad spell, but so far so good. You see violas? Oh, yeah. Yes, you do. It is pretty. Yeah, it's true. Well, they're leaving because they raised the rent. They raised the rent. That doesn't so much concern me. I mean, I don't know how much the rent is, but it would depend. Okay, I put this pair of bracelets together just because they're kind of the same styling, if you will. This one is copper with this kind of reptile, and then this one is enameled on a brass. So you're going to get them both. They are both cuffs. And again, the shipping is included. My arm is just way too small for it to do justice. But there you go on that one. And then show this one a little closer up with that enameling on there. And it is, see, it's missing just a little bit. It is an older piece. That's why I just decided to put them both together. It's like buy one, get one on the cuffs. Is that off the cuff? Oh, Carrie, thank you. That makes me happy. You think I should bring 4 or 5 boxes from my storage unit home and just sell straight out of them? You know, if I could figure out how to work it in. See, the thing for me is I have to create video, and I create, my phone just thought I was talking to it. I have to create shopping videos, which means I have to buy stuff. So it's working other stuff in, and I am trying to figure out how to do that. I'm thinking about hiring somebody to come help me with kind of like listing full time, which would definitely help. Then I have to have shipping help because I can't sell more than I can get shipped. So it's all this balance of everything. Yeah. Oh, good night. Good night, Zena. Got to go spend time with the grandson. Absolutely. Have any of you ever seen Tilson Street in Romeo, Michigan on the news? It's become nationally famous for their Halloween decorations. Oh, have not. Have not. Sounds interesting, though. Okay, I am going to confess that I did something incredibly stupid. I am so mad at myself right now. So I've got this cute little, and I thought it was just a little Cinnabar bottle. Okay. I didn't realize it was a perfume bottle. And it had what I thought was an old piece of tape up here. And I went to start peeling it and realized after I had peeled it that it was the seal. It was a sealed bottle of Max Factor Geminis. I think is how you say that. Anyway, it's full of perfume. It is absolutely full. It was sealed until Danny did some stupidity, but it is made to look like Cinnabar, little carved Cinnabar. Yeah, I cannot believe I did that. Can't believe I did that. This should have free shipping on it. If it doesn't, no worries. I will refund the shipping if anybody grabs that piece. But I feel so dumb. I feel so dumb doing that. Made me very mad. Sometimes you just do stuff and you go, what was I thinking? Okay, let's show a couple of butterflies. Oh, which one was first? Hold on. Okay, got it. So this one looks like a real butterfly. Look at this beauty. Look at the wire detail on this guy. Isn't that gorgeous? He looks like a real butterfly. There he is. There's that one. I mean, those wings look so dainty in there. And then this one is a little jade and coral butterfly. And again, shipping is included. There's no extra shipping charge on the jewelry. That's how he is put together. Cute little guy. And then I have a butterfly necklace. And this is what the butterfly necklace looks like. And it's articulated. I don't know if I said that. So it's moves. Here is the clasp. It's got an older vintage clasp on it. If my webcam will cooperate. There we go. There we go. This beautiful guy there. Did Patty purchase Legos? A Lego purchase incident? What is a Lego purchase incident, Patty? My goodness. Patty has stories. Patty needs to write a book. The stories of Patty. Okay. Look at this beauty. See, I do kind of keep undigging like some of my jewelry that has been tucked away. I am trying to get to older stuff that isn't like a recent purchase. I purchased this some time ago. This is an Anne Koplik rhinestone necklace. Oh, it's sold. Somebody snagged it. Good for you. Look how beautiful this is. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's a little tag on the back. Nice pickup. It's beautiful. I couldn't find another one like it either. You might have gotten a real deal on that. Let me put that back down on the ground. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. Got 2 more items left, and I'm going to give you a trivia question. I'm going to draw a winner. Where are you? Oh, there's that, and there's that. You were blending. I'm going to do the sterling silver cuff first. So it is a hammered silver. See if I can get it to show that detail. It does have some tarnish on it. I have seen a version of this that is not tarnished and it's equally as beautiful. I always leave the patina on a piece, whether it be copper, silver, brass, whatever it is, because some people want that. And once you take it off, it's really hard to put it back on, whereas it's easier to take it off if you get it and you want that off. So there is the mark on it right there. I don't know who that designer is with the little mark in the middle there, but it's really beautiful. I have a lot of jewelry to get listed, and I think what's going to happen pretty soon, Danny's going to put together like jewelry lots. I'm going to be putting a bunch of stuff together. So stay tuned for that. I wish I had the original box for this piece, but I don't. I only have, oh, I need a jewelry holder for this. I mean an earring holder. I'm going to put these on the earring holder. This is Swarovski crystal. It is earrings, clip-on earrings, and a necklace. So here are the earrings with all of their blinginess. There we go. They bling like you would expect Swarovski crystals to do. Again, they are clip-on. And then the necklace. And why did I put the bust down? Put him back down here on the ground. Come back. Come back. There we go. Oh, you know what? I could have clipped those earrings right on there, couldn't I have? Hey, let's do that. Let's do that and see what that looks like. Because that's what I bought this fancy schmancy jewelry bust. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! That is what it looks like. It's like one of those color arrays that a camera does not want to pick up. And I will show you, it is marked on the inside of the heart with the Swarovski mark right there. Little swan. Ta-da! It will come in this cute little red box, though, even though it's not the original Swarovski box. Okay, those are our goodies tonight. I have a few things that I brought in here, but that I didn't get to, that I will probably sneak in tomorrow's sale, even though tomorrow is purses and accessories. I have some good stuff. I don't know if I'm going to get the ties photoed in time for tomorrow's sale, but be watching. If you want a spectacular tie for that special guy in your life, I will be bringing some of the most amazing ties. Versace, Louis Vuitton, Frank Lloyd Wright. I can't even remember some of the other names, but they are all super. This man loved his designer ties, and I got most of them. Just got to get them all photoed and listed. Yes, 4 p.m. tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. That will be tomorrow. Dawn is bringing purses and scarves and who knows what else. We're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow. Indeed. We'll probably throw a few pieces of jewelry in there as well. Oh, should we do crabs or fish tonight? What are you guys in the mood for? Crabbies or fishies? We can do either one. Although hopefully we don't have the laggies. The fish look really funny when they're lagging. You guys let me know. Let me know. Yes, all things reside over at nicheladyshop.com. I am going to really be listing almost every day. So if you just go to the homepage, the newest items are always on the homepage. I also am adding things to the on sale category on a regular basis. You love to eat both. Thank you, Janie. Thank you so much. crabs, tacos. I don't do the taco race. Crabs or fishies? I have a new fishy in my quarantine right now that I'm a little enamored with. He's a very sensitive fish, and so far so good. He's eating. That's always like the saltwater fish, is a lot of them won't eat. They go on hunger strikes, and I've got him eating. So I have great hopes. Okay, I see 2 votes for the crabs. So it looks like the crabs have it. 3 votes for crabs. Crabbies it is. I also, oh, this is fascinating. And I think I got some video of it. I bought a living sand dollar. I had no idea what they looked like as a live creature. They're fascinating. They're kind of on the order of a sea urchin. They have little bristles all over, but they're short, but they can move like really good. But unfortunately, they bury themselves in the sand. So we haven't seen him since he entered the tank. He's down in the sand, which is good. It's really good for the sand bed because they eat all the junk out of the sand bed. But we don't get to see him. Patty is hungry with no food. Yes, I can tell. All right. Hopefully everybody got your last minute orders in. And we are ready to race some crabbies. Oh, wait. Let me just check real quick. Hold the fort. Let me make sure I didn't miss, because remember I told people to and okay. I got you on the music box. Thank you. I will adjust that price for you. Chelsea, add the music box. The music box. I got an offer on that, and I will accept it. And I will go ahead and add you to the race, because you're just waiting on me now. I'm glad I remembered to check that real quick. Sometimes my brain forgets things. Yep, we will have a trivia question momentarily. Don't go anywhere. Let us pick a winner. How many crabs do we have, Chels? We have 15 crabs. All right. And on your mark, get set, and away they go. Coming out of the gate, it's a clean start for all. All the crabs are neck and neck. It's time for them to split up just a little bit. Who's going to be pulling out in front? Nobody's in a hurry to take the lead. It looks like our Gumball guy is just steadily going along on the inside rail. On the outside, we have the... oh, wait a minute. Who's that coming out from upset from behind? 5 sterling earrings. Woohoo! That race was over before I knew it. Congratulations to you. I will be taking $10 off of your order. How about that? I will just refund it. I know the crabs are cute. And I do have real life crabbies. No, that sounded wrong. I have living crabs in my fish tank. Oh, Lord have mercy. In this day of like snips and re-putting your stuff out there, I could just see that being put out on social media. My goodness. Thank you so much, everyone. Let me think of my trivia question. I know I have the perfect trivia question. What is the name of the thrift store where I was allowed in the back room in Texas? Put your answer down in the comments. Once we end, really appreciate everybody participating. We will do a drawing at the beginning of my next live sale, and that'll be good for $15 of store credit. $15 of store credit. Yeah, I'm skating past that one as fast as I can. That was terrible. Can't believe I said that. Don't put it in the chat. Don't put it in and you have to come put it in the comments. That's the only way we can pick a winner. Only way we can pick a winner is to come and put it in the comments over on YouTube. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll be back tomorrow with some fun stuff and just some fun and all of you. So with that, everyone, go find your joy.